Hey, Capricorn, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. This is Donna from Tarot Tarot. I'm going to do a quick read for you. We're going to go over, well, I'm just going to do an old school, just a basic, God, I'm already tongue-tied. This is how I am today. That's how I was with the Sagittarius read. This is a general love reading, and it may not resonate for everyone. If it does, feel free to hit like, comment, share, whatever makes you happy. If it does not resonate, feel free to check out one of your other sign placements, Sun, Moon, Rising, or Venus. There's playlists for all the signs. There's even a playlist called Random with deck reviews and all sign readings and weird stuff that I've posted. So let's see. I'm going to do an old school style of reading. I'm doing what they call a Celtic cross, but I'm not doing it in the cross. I'm just laying it out this way. And we're using beautiful decks. So this one I'm not super familiar with, so it'll take me a second. If I pause and kind of like take it in, it's because I'm actually trying to figure out what that particular card is. This would be the Knight of Pentacles, clearly on the bottom of the deck. All right, so I've already shuffled. We'll do it again. I'll do a good faith shuffle. All right, so let's see. All right. Resistance, standing up for what you... This one is almost like, if this is the situation, you're having to stand up for what you believe in. Here you are trying to stand up for what you believe in. You could be fighting off competition as well. There's that. But I just get a general standing up for what you believe in more than anything. So what is the challenge at the moment? Okay. Are you not seeing things clearly, or do you just have lots and lots of options? That's interesting because it's 2 7s. You start your reading off with 2 7s. 7 of Wands and then the 7 of Cups. Okay, so there's options, maybe too many options or not enough options. I think that's maybe it's hard for you to decide what to do because there's too many options. Okay. Some of you may feel as if you don't have, like you're not prepared for something, or you don't have what you need, or don't have enough. Some of you may feel like you don't have enough money. But you know what's below the surface is the Page of Pentacles. In the past, okay, this is their version of the Four of Swords. So you may have taken a time out. If it's a love thing, then you took a time out from, you two weren't seeing each other. There was a break. And what you're hoping for, okay, so this is their version of the Empress. You want growth? You're hoping for something to grow. You want growth. In the future, there's going to be communication. So if it's a love thing and you haven't heard from somebody, look at this. This is a beautiful Ace of Swords, isn't it? Good Lord. Oh, and I know I have a friend who likes eagles, would love this. So there's going to be communication in the future. What is your advice? No idea what this card is. There's there's a 5. Okay, so 5 of Cups. So if it's a love thing, and if this has to do with a person, you're being reminded, like if they've done things to disappoint you and let you down, and not be there for you, it's reminding you, like your advice is to remember what they've done. And if it's a company, it's same thing. Like if your company is wanting a lot out of you, but they let you down every time you turn around, it's the same thing. So, remember things that, don't just gloss over. Don't gloss over things and have rose-colored glasses. Let's put it that way. In the hopes and fears, you get the Page of Wands. 2 pages. So if it's a love thing, you're dealing with somebody who might be kind of immature or childish, or there could be children involved. You know what? That could be it. You could be dealing with someone who's impulsive. You could be dealing with people who are just impulsive. Okay, that's their King of Wands. Wow, this is beautiful. Look at this card. Good Lord. I like it. So the hopes, you know what? Hopes and fears. So if it's a person, and you may be hoping, if this is a love thing, you may be hoping that you get, I'm guessing we're going to see the Ace of Wands come out in this at some point. Let's see. Okay, and then the Queen of Pentacles is the outcome. Wait, hold on a second. Then that's their moon card. So things, okay. So there's a lack of, there's a lack of clarity. There's a lot of unnecessary, unfounded fears, like irrational fears. If it's a love thing, you're having to stand up for what you believe. There's a lot of options. But I'm going to clarify this King of Wands as like hopes and fears, because, and then the Queen of Pentacles is the outcome. So you may be worried that someone is just interested in sex and that's all that's all they're there for. You're hoping that they're going to boss up and take charge and not be immature, not be childish. But in like the outcome is you being very stable financially. So there's that. But I want to clarify some of these, because what is like the situation is the Seven of Wands. Is that you having to stand up for yourself? Or you having to block somebody? Is there defensiveness? What's going on there? Because it looks like you're standing up for yourself. You may be blocking somebody just so you can get some peace. Because look, this is the Four of Swords in this deck. So it might be a case of you blocking somebody, so you could just get some peace. Seven of Cups, and then the Nine of Pentacles as the problem. I should say problem, but what's the challenge? Now, if it's a person, they may be somebody who likes to have lots of options and they want to be single. And you may want to come rushing in to talk to. You know what, though? No. I don't see that. I don't think you want to come rushing in. All right, I'm going to split the deck. So if this is a love thing, you may feel heartbroken. This person may have broken your heart. And you might want to lash out at them and tell them what time it is. So look at that, man. In the past, things were very quiet. And you try to pay attention to your intuition. And you're hoping to move on from this and grow. Wow. Okay. Well, I always want to see, you know what? Let's look. I'm just going to clarify all of them because I want to see with the Queen of Pentacles as the outcome. And then you get the Queen of, there's a lot of queens in here, isn't there? Well, maybe not. But there are a lot of people. There is a lot of people in here. And Ace of Pentacles on the bottom, new start that's stable. And you know what? In the future, You're going to hear from, if you haven't heard from somebody, if things have been quiet, you're going to hear from them. And interestingly enough, the 4 wands. So is this person going to want to move in with you, or you like, or you two live together, or are they going to want to like step up to the plate and commit? Because the Ace of Swords and the 4 wands in the future. So oh, and there's 2 aces here. I just noticed that. A lot of people and a lot of new starts. Interesting. But the Queen of Pentacles and the Queen of Wands in the outcome. You know what? For you, Capricorn, I like that because you're going to be financially stable, and you're going to be seen as like the hot shit. That's the outcome. You being financially stable and being hot shit. I didn't name that other one. Dang it. Forgot to name the Sagittarius video. But yeah, that's awesome. Your worries that somebody might just be only interested in sex and things being stuck. That's your worries, that's your concern. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know about that. Well, you know what? Right now, with the advice being the 5 of Cups and the Ace of Wands, remember what, if somebody's done things to let you down in the past, remember that. Don't have rose-colored glasses, and be willing to have a spirit of fun. And maybe instead of waiting on somebody else to take action, you take action. All right, I'm just going to do this one is, yeah, I don't know. I'm not feeling this particular reading. Maybe I should have waited. I don't know. So I'm going to do the all signs, and then I'll just do the Aquarius one. But maybe it's the decks that I'm using. I'm not really feeling these 2 decks. I'm going to switch the decks out for the Aquarius reading. All right. Capricorn, if you're dealing with an Aries, they're going to come rushing in. They want to get beyond whatever, like, clear the air, move on past whatever kind of stuff you had going on. It says, I still love you and I can't stop thinking about you. Intimacy, sexual chemistry, reminiscing. If you're dealing with a Taurus, they have a lot of passion for you, but they feel like things are done. And I'm lost. I don't know what to do. And you get gold digger. They want your money being used. Okay, if you're dealing with a Gemini, they're losing sleep over this. They're reminiscing, going down memory lane at the moment. Looking at your text messages, your pictures. It says, I will take action soon. Please believe in me. Water sign, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. So your Gemini could have Venus in Cancer, for example. Speaking of Cancer, Cancer is kind of chilly, but they still want to offer you love. So I think they're going to soften up. So if they've been kind of cold and chilly and kind of, very logical and analytical, I think they're going to soften up and they want to offer you love. And I get scared from being honest with you, and air sign, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. So your Cancer could have Venus and Gemini. Leo is focused on their coin, and you're probably not going to hear anything from them because they're just taking a break. They want to take a break. And you get, I'm afraid of hurting you, and move on. Someone is unavailable, a waste of time, it's over. Virgo is juggling. They're a juggler. They don't know what they want. They like having lots of options. They like having lots of attention, probably. Yeah, things are up in the air. They're not very realistic when it comes to love. I hope to have a future with you one day, and a love spell. You've been bewitched. Hopefully they didn't put some kind of spell on you. If you're dealing with a Libra, I almost said Scorpio. And it's funny because I'm looking at a Libra card. If you're dealing with a Libra, shock of all shocks, they are confused and can't decide what to do, and they're waiting on you. And you get, please understand that I need space right now, and caution. Find out more information. Don't overwork yourself. If you're dealing with a Scorpio, wow. They want to take charge and boss up. So if the Scorpio has not, but you know what? They may have control issues too. Your Scorpio might have control issues. But yeah, they want to take charge. There is no one else thinking about you all day. Intuition, the red flags you ignore now will come back to bite you later. You know what? That could be the control thing. If you're dealing with a Sagittarius, they feel left out in the cold and they want, I feel like they may want to live with you. Did you kick them out? Is that what? Capricorn, did you kick them out? So if you're dealing with a Sagittarius, you might have kicked them out and they went back in the house. But they feel left out in the cold. They may want to commit to you too. I feel you will never forgive me, and intimacy, sexual chemistry, reminiscing. If you're dealing with a Capricorn, they want to talk to you. They want to offer you love. You're going to hear from them. Oh yeah, if you're dealing with a fellow Capricorn. And I never want to see you again. You hurt me. What the crap? So are they childish? And you get sexuality. Someone is still figuring themselves out. All right. And if you're dealing with an Aquarius, they take forever to invest in anything. And they may be ignoring you right now. I wasn't planning on having anything serious when we met, but I can't deny I'm falling for you. And Earth sign, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. Yeah. If you're dealing with Pisces, they want to work together with you. They want attention from you too. So, they like to win, but they feel like you could be a winning team together as well. And for the Pisces, you get, no matter what happens, my heart will always belong to you. And date night, get ready to be wined and dined. Okay. Well, that's it. I'm going to do the Aquarius ring up. I'm going to switch up the decks because these two decks are pretty, but I'm just not feeling them. All right, Capricorn, thank you, love you, and I will see you on the next one.